My name is Jan. I'm from Denmark. I'm a sailor. I have been sailing for many years. I left Denmark 8 years ago and have been visiting a lot of countries ever since. I came across the Atlantic, the Caribbean and the Pacific Ocean, and now I'm here in India. We came from the Andaman Islands and the last port in India is Cochin here, and from here we'll go to the Maldives and continue to South Africa.
Hi, I'm Jesper. I'm also from Denmark. Actually not a sailor. I'm a city kid wanting to be a sailor, so I'm out here teaching to sail from Jan. I've been on this boat for about 5 days, and we're heading out next week for the Maldives, and hopefully you'll get a great experience.
I started sailing when I was a kid, 15 years old, and I got educated as an able seaman and finished my education as a mate and captain of a merchant cargo ship. And then after that I became a naval officer, and later on I started my own surveying company as Yacht Surveyor, and that's what I've been working with most of my life. So, but I had a dream to go sailing around the world in my own boat, so about 25 years ago I built this boat and waited until I could earn enough money to sail around the world. So I left Denmark in 2001, and until now I've been visiting 94 countries. Well, as I said, I've been visiting many countries, and India is something special. It has a special culture, and the people are nice and everything. But one thing I didn't like is the bureaucracy of India. It took several days to check in with paperwork. I signed 20 papers and stuff like that, but at last we came through. Well, I think it's necessary for Cochin to have a marina, because there's a lot of sailors coming here, and especially when you're preparing a long ocean passage, it's nice to be in a marina where you can get supplies, easy go ashore, and you have water and diesel and everything, and a yacht club would be perfect to have a gathering point for all the sailors. But it's most of the time when we're sailing, we're actually by anchor, but it's nice once in a while to be in a marina. And I hoped there was a marina here, and I heard about the Volvo Ocean Racing. They were here, and India has talked about building a marina for those boats, but I heard that there's plans for building a marina here, so that'll be nice for the future. Our next destination is the Maldives, and from there we'll go to Chagos, and from there to the Seychelles, and then Madagascar, South Africa, Brazil, and then up to the Caribbean area where I was 8 years ago. So that will finish my circumnavigation when I cross my line up there. Well, I don't really plan it. I take decisions from country to country, and every time I look at my map I think a little bit ahead, and I talk to the crew and say, okay, we'll go there. And I also have to plan a little bit ahead, because people are coming from Denmark to visit me and sail with me, so I have to be on the places where I told them I will be. So that's how I plan it. I started sailing when I was a young boy, and I have experience, as I told you, in the Danish Merchant Navy as mate, and my education is mate and captain, so I've been sailing all my life. Many of my experience would be maybe be scaring for normal people, but when it's your life, you don't think about it. It's becoming a normal experience to go into bad weather, and so you don't think about it. Sailing day and night, when we are in the ocean, we cannot stop in the middle, so we change watches, 3 hours watch each, and during the day and the night. So The boat will sail by itself because it has automatic steering on the wind vane, and when I adjust the sails, it just sail the direction I want it to sail. So it's just about keeping outlook for other boats so we don't have any accidents, and during the day we'll have fishing lines out behind, and we'll catch a fish and prepare it for dinner for the night, and we read books, and I repair small things. There's always something to adjust and repair, and that's how life goes on. A sailboat is the right thing to travel around the world because the wind is free, and it's a great sport to sail by sail, and the boat is a normal design, which is pretty fast for a sailboat, so you can move around quick. Of course, we need the wind, and if there's no wind, there's an engine to take care of the travel. So until now, I'm traveling about 100,000 nautical miles in the boat here on this trip. So it's been good. Yeah, this is my house. Yes, I've been living on this boat for 18 years. Well, there's always work to do to clean up, and especially when we're in port here, we do a lot of maintenance. We repair things, pumps and radios and stuff. All kind of electronic breaks down, and the environment is very hard. The salt from the ocean will spoil everything. Just a little tiny drop into electronics will spoil it. So we have to take care of that, and also the sun will do the sail would suffer from the sun, and we have to repair the sails. We have to varnish. We have to there's so many things to do.
Actually, I haven't sailed yet. We've been in port every day since I've came, but I'm looking forward to go sailing and learning about sailing and going out to the small islands and dive with the sharks and catch big fish and everything about sailing life. So I'm looking forward to it.
We came from Thailand and visit Andaman Islands. From there we went to Port Blair and checked into India there, and we stayed in Port Blair area and the Andamans and dive and stuff for 2 weeks, and then from there we went to the strait between Sri Lanka and India and passed through that strait under the bridge, and that was our first experience of India, I can say, but we didn't plan to stay there long. We were there only 3 days, and then we came around the southern part of India and came up to Cochin, because Cochin is a place where you can buy stuff and make some small repairs and stuff. So we had to go here before we start our Indian Ocean crossing. I've heard from other sailors, and they told me that Cochin is a good place to get supplies, and everything is safe here and a good anchorage, and so that's why. My plan was to stay here longer and take a trip inland and see some of the temples and whatever, but I don't have time. So we work every day, so